everyone, welcome back to another video. If it's your first time here, my name is Michael Shu and welcome. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my top 3 favorite things of being an airline pilot. If you guys don't know, I finished my airline training in May and I've been an airline pilot for the past 6 months. It's kind of crazy to think it's already been 6 months since I became an airline pilot. Life really does fly by when you have a good time. Before we start this video, if you guys aren't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you guys went down and smashed the subscribe button and don't forget to leave a thumbs up. It's gonna help me out a ton and I would really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. First off, I gotta say, I absolutely love being an airline pilot. The people I work with, the flight attendants, the captains, they are all super nice. Especially when you first come out of training as an airline pilot, you are very nervous. You're like, I don't know if I can do this. I just finished training in the simulator. I've never flown an actual plane with passengers in the back. I don't know if I can do it. But all the captains I've flown with, they are all super helpful. You just gotta remember when you're flying, everyone has been in that position before. Everyone had to go through training. Everyone had a first time flying a real actual plane with passengers in the back. All the captains have been there before and all the captains are all super helpful. And that's one thing I really love about my job is that everyone I've flown with so far are all super helpful. They are all very nice, very humble, willing to help, willing to teach, and you don't have to feel embarrassed or shy to ask for help. So overall, I am very happy where I'm at. Another thing I absolutely love about being an airline pilot is the pay. Right now, the pay is really good across all airlines. Doesn't matter if you're a regional pilot or you're a pilot in the main line, the pay is really good. So this is so far the highest paying job I've ever had. That is really nice. But right now we're gonna dive into my top favorite things of being an airline pilot. Number 1 is got to be the flight benefits. You are able to travel for very cheaply or even for free to go to all around the world. Depending on what other partner airlines your airline is partnered with, you are able to ride on those airlines, like I said, for free or very cheap. And for me, before my training was done, I was able to go to Paris and London on Delta One, first class. That was amazing. That was my very first time going on first class. So I was freaking out. It was very obvious that I did not belong. And then for training again, I went to Amsterdam in Australia with my dad, and that was a lot of fun. And I think that whole trip, all of those trips combined together was less than $700 going on first class. So flight benefits is huge for someone that loves traveling. Becoming an airline pilot is a huge benefit. You are able to go to all these amazing places around the world for very cheaply or even free, and you are even able to go on first class. So that is my absolute favorite thing of being an airline pilot. Number 2, my second favorite thing about being an airline pilot is KCM. If you guys don't know what KCM is, it's called Known Crew Member. That is when the crew member of an airline is able to skip through the line of the security of the airport. So instead of waiting in the long TSA line, I'm just able to walk through. However, sometimes you do get random. They randomly pick people or choose computer generated with the algorithm, randomly choose people to go through the regular security, but you don't have to wait in that long line. You just go into TSA pre. But KCM has been amazing. I just love it, skipping the line. I love it when there's a long line and I just walk past them and be like, all right, I'll see you guys later. So that's a really pretty cool feeling, KCM. Number 3 is how many days off I get in a month. If you think about if you work a normal Monday to Friday job, you get the weekend, Saturday and Sunday off. You get 2 days a week. And if you get a month, you probably get around 8, maybe 10 days off a month. But with an airline pilot, I at least get 12 days off, sometimes 12 to 14 days off, sometimes even more. So having that 12 to 14 days off means I'm only working half the month, which is something I absolutely love. Having that 12 to 14 days off gives me a lot more time and freedom to do what I want. I'm able to work out, spend time with my family, and just have a lot more time. And on the days off where I'm not working, I am just completely not working at all. Where other normal jobs, you might be done with your job at 5 p.m., but you go home, you have to answer emails, or if you're a teacher, you have to do grading. A lot more other work to do when you get back home from work. However, being a pilot, after work, I'm done. I don't have to think about anything else. I can freely enjoy my days off, and that's something huge. I remember previously working at other jobs. After work, I would still be stressed about meeting deadlines, answering emails. However, being an airline pilot, you don't have any of that. When you're done with work, you are done with work. But you also do have a lot of flexibility as an airline pilot. However, that flexibility only comes with seniority. When you have more seniority, you are able to choose the days off you want, pick up the trips that you want. However, when you are junior, like me, just started as an airline pilot, you don't have much seniority, which means you don't have much flexibility in my schedule. So right now, I am working only weekends. I start trips on Thursday, Friday, come back Sunday or Monday. So that kind of sucks. But it's still nice that I have at least 12 to 14 days off every month. And when I'm done with work, I don't have to think about work at all. But I'm sure as time goes on, I'll get more seniority. I'm able to choose the days I want to work and choose the trips I want to work. So overall, like I said, I absolutely love this job. The people I work with have been super nice and friendly. Captains and flight attendants, both super nice. The pay is nice. When you work more, you get paid more, as you should. And right now, the flight industry, the airline industry is just paying a lot of money. So it is a really good time to become a pilot. If you guys are looking to become an airline pilot, you guys will get paid really well. Flight benefits, that is huge. That is, like I said, my favorite thing of becoming an airline pilot. For someone that loves to travel like I do, you are able to travel to a lot of places. A lot of times, the airplane ticket is the most expensive part of traveling. So having that part covered where it can go for free or very cheaply is just an awesome deal. You gotta really take advantage of those flight benefits to make this job a lot more enjoyable, which I have done. Number 2, KCM, it's awesome. It's just a cool thing where you can just walk past security, and especially when there's a long line, and just walk through unless you get random. Number 3 is the days off I get in a month. 12 to 14 days off a month is pretty awesome. I'm only working half the time of the month, and when I'm off work, I don't have to think about work. So that is huge. If you guys are thinking of becoming an airline pilot, I gotta say, right now is the best time to become an airline pilot. All the airlines are hiring. They are paying really good money. So if you guys wanna become an airline pilot, I highly recommend it. Right now, if you guys aren't even doing anything related to aviation, but thinking become an airline pilot, I would say go for it. You can finish your training in a year and a half. Get all your hours in another year. You can become an airline pilot in 2 years, 2.5 years, which is very fast. And like I said, they're all hiring. So I'd highly recommend become an airline pilot or look into it if you are remotely interested. This is the best job I've had, and I'm very happy with the airline I fly with. They do give great benefits. I work half the time in the month. I get compensated well, and I have a really great work-life balance, which I know for a lot of jobs, you don't have that. So work-life balance is awesome. Quality life is awesome. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give you guys a little insight of what it's like becoming an airline pilot. I've only flown for the airlines for 6 months, so I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to grow in, but I will keep you guys updated as I continue to grow, as I continue to work for the airlines. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys aren't subscribed, I'd really appreciate if you guys did subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.